got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders. You got so much on your mind. So much.
Yama, man, you know.
The New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio
Boy, we got the tip off. Yeah. All day.
And it begins.
The tip to use De'Aaron Fox, honestly, man, stop on the dime, using your speed to your advantage. And he has a really, really good spin shot this year. Nice little spin into a step back. So, man, really just using that speed to your advantage.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift.
Hey, nice pass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God.
Good finish there.
Oh, my God.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
Oh, my.
Big D down. Welcome everyone to a new. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Khalil Ware out there with Zion Williamson, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for Dallas, we've got P.J. Washington, Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Now here's Edwards. The 3 sinks the tray.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Hartenstein. Harris comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Chris Middleton. Here's Shannon. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Ball against Irving. Ball passes to McDaniels. The Mavericks pull it in. Harris outside. Irving for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one.
Minnesota, 5. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your junior defense.
Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to...
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Middleton passes to Marshall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Dante DiVincenzo. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And despite lacking a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim, Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, BA, and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2020. Defense really was his initial calling card. Offensively, he's looking to add to his game.
Making a name for himself now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you, Brian.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Williamson. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Christie with some nice D. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Washington. To the paint. Here's Christie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
With a step back. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the inside. 2 on the clock. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 6.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense.
And so a close.
10.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Max Christie really having a great game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Zion Williamson out there with Khalil Ware, and it's Ball in at the point. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Williamson passes to McDaniels. 4-3. Minnesota again missing.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that is what Irving is known for. He is a master ball handler who can get whatever he wants.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Middleton passes to Irving. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The shot's good. And that's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Ball. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And Ball's over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Mavericks now. Washington passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. And it's rejected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Edwards outside. Misses the shot. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Kyrie Irving. Marvin Bagley is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Don't blink. The ball will blow your doors off.
And Harris has got the ball here for Dallas. 6-point game. Pass to Irving. he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Dallas leading by 6. Here's Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Williamson's checked in.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, two of his greatest strengths.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Irving looking around. Shoots over to Sumu. Irving, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
And Dallas calls time here. They're leading by 3. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, my. I mean, he won in a landslide. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined. It's been by design. I mean, he's been the focal point of their offense from the very start. Once the points started flowing, his teammates were more than happy to keep feeding him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Mavericks is getting across in their huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that.
At the line for Dallas.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Ball no good. And Dallas with possession. Outside Irving. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, all right, Allie, good stuff there.
Don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on.
Hard to the easy, into the wizard. My arms stay breezy, stay flizz. I got a date at 8. I'm in the 740 fizz and I just bought a bike so I can ride till I.
Hey, go crazy that.
Hey. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, hit that, Cat.
Let's go.
There you go.
In your face, Kobe. Come on, man.
Oh my God. All right. 3 seconds, hurry up.
Actually, not again. I'm not letting this happen again. Okay, there we go.
All right. 4-point game. We have a really close one here in the fourth.
And now ends the presentation of the award ceremony. Kenrich Williams.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside tonight Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Derek Lively is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the small forward. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Corner shot, and Watson with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Here's Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fade away. He gets that one.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Murray. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from SGA. And Murray. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunk in it.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. And the 3 off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Thunder. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Black in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Denver making a switch here. Swathers checked in. On pass to Gordon. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. A 3-ball. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Johnson against Mitchell. Here's Strother. Fires the 3. That shot off. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Williams kicks to Black. No good. That would have tied it. Brown with it. Johnson with the bounce pass. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet.
Your Thunder, 9, 11, 12.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. one that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the ball.
So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Pass to Watson. 1:12 left to play in the 3rd. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Watson. Outside Hardaway. Wide open. And again, Denver no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holmgren finds Lively. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And count it from 19 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Thunder's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Black comes in for Williams. And Jared McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wow. And they pick up 2.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. And do not...
Denver, 18.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Case and Wallace. Holmgren is out there with Thunder. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Surveying the D. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Murray's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Here's Mitchell. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Murray. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 10 points for Jamal Murray.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
SGA's shot is good.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Now, here's Jokic. And that one drops. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
SGA, that's a 2-pointer. The turnaround jumper. Count it. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
And hard to blame the defense there. I mean, I just love how focused Gilgeous-Alexander is no matter who's on him.
Mitchell passes to Williams. SGA from outside. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Now the Thunder with it.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
So we see Denver get the win here. A narrow win. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. That concludes the first game.
I'm out of this world, not your run of the millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the building. And I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I mag, drive a Benz on a lack. Man, I've been in the back with the in the stores. I've been out front with the thugs and the guards. I've been on the yard with the I only run with
Okay, so where does that put Team 2K TV's record for the season?
I knew you were going to ask this, but after looking back, we have about a 70% win percentage, which I think is pretty good considering we mixed it up with Team 2K TV and community members throughout the year. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too. You guys did do much better, but I'm going to knock it down to 50-50.
Why?
Because of the streak breaker games. You cannot forget those games.
Those don't count.
They count. They count.
They do not count. Do not roll the clip.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Keyshawn George. Young is out there with Dub. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's the bodyguard in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Abdia. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Klingon in at the 5 spot. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. That one drops for him.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Outside, George drives to the hoop.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's the bodyguard missing. And here are the Trailblazers. George finds Avdia. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
George gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's the bodyguard. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. 3 seconds left. And again, it's Portland converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
6, Washington 5.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. And there's Riley. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Riley gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And Love's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Here's Williams. Count it. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And Sarr throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Sarr against Williams. Pass to Kamare. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Carrington with the ball. He's going up against Love. Now Johnson. Defended by McBride. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Kamare. Now McBride. And he banks in the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defenders.
And a close game so far.
First half, your score, Portland 14, Washington 12. And have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Keontae George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Avdia out there with Clingan. Then it's Sharp. Then it's George. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Right wing. Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Sharp. The bodyguard. A terrific shot on the turnaround. The bodyguard's got 5. Here's George. He has 6. Zador's, after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
Here's Peterson. Outside, George. Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Sharp. Clock at 4. The bodyguard passes to Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and roll. He understands how to take advantage.
Here's Sharp into the lane, and it's out of bounds to Portland. No return possession. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Riley is jacked in for Alexander Sarr. Koulibaly comes in for the bodyguard. Johnson, he's checked in for Dub. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Young. Kamara down low. Working on George. And the basket by Kamara.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Henderson outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Portland out in front. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Washington, George is out there with the bodyguard. And there's Riley. Then it's Johnson. And it's Young in at the point guard.
The close range looks highly coveted. Albia is all about it.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good. The bodyguard.
Are you kidding me? I mean, how could this get any better? That's just a brilliant play defensively at an opportunistic time.
Out to Henderson. He's hit again. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Shot's good from Young.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 2. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. A different look now for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Shaden Sharp comes in for Avdia. And it's Keontae George in for Miles McBride. And then for Washington, Sarr's checked in for Riley. And Peterson subbed in for Johnson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thanks so much. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected pin. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the strike.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Sharp with it. It's deflected from deep three-point territory. Misses there. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. this win. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about does it for the first.
Guess he found some comfort at the well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and